Alright, so I'm doing this a little different today, only because I'm actually trying to film before I go to work. So I wanted to show you all the crystals that I actually purchased from my last crystal shop visit. And I really didn't want to make this, that long and drawn out. So the first one that I'll start with is this one here. And it is a very beautiful amethyst. So the colors in this amethyst are like this deep red of a sort, some tinted hues of purple. Do y'all see that purple beam in the one back here? Hold on, y'all see that? That purple light right there? I just find that so amazing, so gorgeous, super beautiful. It also has the very dark, deep gray vibe, as though it probably sat in the sun too long. However, I don't really think that was the case for this one. And then here, oh my gosh, what a very crazy story I have about this crystal and this specific piece right here. So I'm not gonna share with you now because I'm gonna save that for another video, but I'll let you all marinate on what you think it is. So I just found this one to be the dopest crystal that I purchased of my entire crystal purchase of that day. But needless to say, let's just go ahead and move on. I really love this. It has red all in it, all over it. It's so crazy. One of my favorites. So we'll put that there. The next one I have here is a Celeste. So I really like this one because it came in geode formation. And though I know a lot of them do, really, it just kind of reminded me more of the geode you crack and then find the really beautiful crystals inside of it. So this is my Celeste. I did go ahead and clean all of the crystals, and this crystal actually had a lot more brown on the bottom than it does now. Once I put it in the water, all of the dirt that was left on this crystal just kind of came off, and still some, seems to trickle off now, but definitely not as much as it was prior to me cleaning them or cleaning this. So that's my Celeste. I don't want to start there because I have so many of those. So I'll move on to this side. Here I have a very awesome green tourmaline crystal. I just thought this crystal was so dope. Oh, yeah, excuse me for a second. Ugh, my ear was itching. I just thought this crystal was so dope. Like, look at it. Oh my God. I feel like that sounded so forceful. Look at it. But no, I just thought it was super dope. I have maybe 2 to 3 probably green tourmaline pieces, but none that looks like this. And oh my God, I am so in love with it. Now I have to be really careful because some of the pieces can be a little sharp and very rough around the bottom portion of this, but nothing unusual for this crystal type. So you also still have to be careful of these pieces because you don't want one to kind of come off into your hand as a splinter of a sort, and let me tell you, those things are not fun to remove. So I just thought this was super dope. Put that back. Here I have a clear quartz, and I am in love. This is the part that really got me. This specific piece here, because of all of the entire clear quartz cluster, like the only thing that stands out is probably one of the smallest pieces on it, and that's this little corner here. And it's just, it shines through so potently. So beautiful. It's so crystal clear. It amazes me. So, I really love this crystal. I just thought it was so pretty. Now I did, you know, really want the bigger version of it. It was like 30 bucks. But I was like, nah, it's okay. I'll, you know, leave that for someone else to grab. But it is still really, really pretty. And that's the bottom of it. Next, we have this lovely amethyst. So it's purple and gray in hue, and I don't really know what the black pieces are, but super dope, super pretty. It reminded me of my crystal, my amethyst crystal sphere with chalcedony in it. And so I was like, oh my god, it's a mini, it's like my mini sphere. So pretty. And that's the bottom of it. And then this is the side. These are the sides. Really love that. On to the next amethyst. Another favorite. Like, look at all of this right here. It's so pretty. I don't know if they'd consider this like a form of chalcedony or like chalcedony formation. I'm not really sure. But I love this piece because of it. Like, oh my god. This too is a bit of gray, but it does carry more of the purple than my very first amethyst that I showed. But I just thought it was so dope. Also because it carries a formation that I have not really seen in amethyst clusters, and that would be the sides of it here where the amethyst actually grew through, and you can see it, as opposed to just real that real clear translucent get it together, instead of the real clear translucent type of side formation that you would generally see on an amethyst, such as this one actually. So like you can see the difference of the two. The sides here are just clear, and then, you know, for this one, rather than being clear, it has the amethyst formations. And I myself, I don't know about a lot of you, I've not really seen many amethysts like this. So I thought that was so dope. Also because if you can get a glimpse, it does carry that yummy texture, almost as if it were a raw crystal formation. So I, you know, definitely go for those types of crystals, and I really like that. Still the same at the top. Really pretty. Absolutely love this one. So I carried this one. Well, I had all my crystals with me yesterday actually, because I hadn't been home to drop them off, but I carried this one and this one yesterday with me at work. So moving on. Next we have this beautiful baby here. This is a black tourmaline. As I mentioned in my prior video or previous video, if you have not seen Crystal Shop with me or whatever I decided to title the video, it'll be at the top right corner, maybe at the end of this video. So if you haven't seen it, you can definitely go check that out at the end of this video, or you can check it out before you watch this, but that's neither here nor there. This is a black tourmaline, and it is in raw formation. Again, you have to be very, very careful with these crystal types because you don't want the pieces to shed off into your fingers or, you know, anything or anything such as that. I don't know. Because again, it is not fun trying to remove those things. Trying to remove, you know, crystal sheds. Such a terrible, terrible feeling. That's the bottom of it. Super pretty. I debated about getting this one, and then ultimately I was just like, you know what, let me just put it in my cart and, you know, I'll consider it. And then I actually came across my green tourmaline, and I was like, yeah, there's just no way I'm not gonna get it, especially if I get a green tourmaline and they both, you know, kind of resemble one another. So yeah, that's that. Now on to the bulk. Yeah, the actual bulk of my crystal haul. This is a candle quartz crystal. Now I'm just kind of going to run through these because I have so many of them, but I'll, you know, do my best so that you get a decent visual of the detailing of the crystals as to why I chose the crystals that I did. So this is a candle quartz. Man, these things are so peculiar looking. I love it. My favorite is when it has all the orange in it. It just looks so dope to me. I think I'm gonna title this Dope Crystal Haul. I don't know, because I'm continuously saying that word. This is the second one. And again, I chose each of these crystals specifically for, you know, its own individuality and detailing that it carries. Like, they're all so unique in their own way. But yeah, this is the second one. Oh my goodness. Here we have the third. I really, really like this one. I think this one was actually the second crystal I picked up. I'm sorry, the second candle quartz crystal that I put in my basket. I think. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But this one was extremely unique. I also really like when it forms like this, how it has the white, the potent white on the side, and then just like that clear portion in the middle or like close to it. It just gives it that natural organic appeal. And again, the orange is my favorite. Not really sure what that's called, but yeah. Here is the next one. I believe of all the candle quartz that I actually picked up, this is the one to me that resembled an actual candle the most to me. I don't know, I could be wrong, but it is still really, really pretty. And again, boom, what I really, really like about it. It's the bottom. And next, y'all give me a sec. Adjust my camera. This one was the first one that I picked up that I knew for sure. So this was the very first one. Hang on, let me check my time because I got to be going. This one was the first one, and this one, this is why I picked it up. All of that right there. All of this orange. Again, I'm not sure what it's called, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. And I have cleaned these the best I was able to, but it's really, really hard trying to get deep within the gaps, or the very tiny gaps that this crystal actually has. Like, each of them were pretty challenging to clean. This is the next one. Love this. Oh my gosh. I love that. Okay. Here is the next one. This one I got, and I'll show you exactly why in just a sec. So this one I got because of the finger imprint. I can like comfortably and easily rest my thumb right here, and like, oh my gosh, it could just be a resting point. You know, more like a considerable worry stone for me in a sense. So that's really perfect, and that's really why I liked this one, or the main reason I picked this one up. But you know, aside from that, aesthetically, it's just very, very eye-catching. So that's this one. And then finally, oh my gosh, all right, and then finally our last one. Sorry. The last candle quartz. So pretty. I also really love candle quartz because of the matte finish that it has. It's like a natural matte finish, and I love crystals that have matte finishes. Now, one of these quartz had like a really awesome inclusion on the inside of the top, but I can't recall which one it was. It's all good though, because I don't really have much time to go back. But super dope. So yeah, these are my lovely beauties that I purchased, and I am very, very happy with said purchase. So again, I will come back into another video and talk to you all about this very particular crystal, so, or specific crystal. So other than that, thank you so much for watching. Crystal kisses and royal blessings. I love you all so much. Thank you for literally rocking with me and continuing to encourage me. Have a favorable and blessed rest of your day. Bye.